good shout. Okay, we are simply using session manager. That is much easier. Okay, so first we need to find this EC2. So you got to go to the EC2s. Okay, if this EC2 does not show on your screen, just do a search on the EC2. All right, so there's an instance. There's only one instance is running. That is the command host. And you need to select this. And on the top, you're gonna click a connect. And you're gonna choose the session managers. And you're gonna click a connect. All right, so you are connected to the terminals with that EC2. And how come I'm not seeing? Oh, yeah, finally shows up now. Okay, are you okay? Will you be able to using session manager connect to this EC2? Cool. Okay, so this is a Linux system.
Mr. Jen, can you repeat the process again?
Sure. So you need to go to EC2 and find a running instance. There's only one running instance, which is your command host. You select this and go to connect. Okay, and then connect under the session manager. Okay, and then you will open up another, they will automatically open up another page, and you gotta wait about 10, 15 seconds before you see the prompt. All right, the next thing is this is step number 10, okay? So we're gonna do a sudo su. So we are gonna switch to the root user, sudo su. All right, so we are the root user now. So we have all the privilege, all the permissions to do whatever we want. And the next one is we are actually gonna change to the EC2 users home directory. So cd/home/ECU2-user. So we're on the EC2 users home directory. Just do a quick ls. Let's logs. And let's also a word.sql. Hi, so the next thing, this is step 11, is to connect to the MySQL database. So obviously, they already provisioned this database for us. So we're gonna use this MySQL, this commands, -u, which indicate the user, -- password, which they already give us the password. All right, so I'm gonna simply just copy and paste this now. Copy and paste. And press enter. Oh, I'm actually connected to the MariaDB. Okay, I'm actually connected to the database now. Okay. And we start issuing the commands. That's step number 12. Show database with a semicolon. Okay, so I did a step number 12. Issue the command to show database. okay? And then we're actually gonna do, there's already no database right here, okay? And step number 13 is we're actually gonna create database. All right, so we are create database called Word. Yeah, the Word is really upside down right now. And we are creating a database called Word. Okay, so after we issue the command on the number 13, step number 13.
Can you just close this terminal and start all over? Because I got this error message. If you can see my screen now, I can show you. You see, like user no such file or directory.
Okay. Well, Sergio, I didn't hear you very well because your internet was, it's interrupt.
So actually, I'm asking, like, can I just shut terminal and go back instead in EC2 and start everything over? Would it work, or I will need like go all around with lab?
You can restart the connection.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go back to EC2.
No, but just close to say, just close tab in my.
Well, tell what, just go back to the EC2 and go back to the session manager and reconnect that.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give everybody a couple minutes, and if you are behind on this, or you need to do a little bit troubleshooting, so I'm gonna pause for a couple minutes. Okay. I'm gonna complete the step number 14 first. So after you create a database, I'm gonna do this command show database again. Now you will see the database called Word has been created. So we have to create a database, but we have not created a schema for the database at this moment. Once again, I'm pausing for 2-3 minutes for you to catch up. Okay. Regina, what do you mean by show database and that was wrong?
Sorry, I was supposed to put it on the screen. It's just a mistake.
And Sophia, you were stuck on the step number 8.
Yeah, I'm on, I think, hold on, let me see.
Okay,
I think
so
I'm
you
right
gotta
before task 2, so I'm catching up. Wait, hold on, I'm lying, hold on. I'm on 10.
You're on 10, okay. All right, so you are connected to the command host now, the EC2, so you gotta issue this 2 command.
Yeah, I put the sudo su, and I get, it says root something.
Yeah, so that's the sudo su means you switch to the root user. And that's why you saw this root right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the next thing is you change this to the EC2 users home directory. And that's a step 10. And then step 11 is you are actually using the MySQL this command to log into the database.
I think I'm trying to realize, do I type in CD because that blue coloring, because it says something about copy and pasting. I think I'm just glancing, I'm not really reading, but you see on number 10, the directions, It's like blue font and a black font. It says copy and paste. I copied the CD/home. I can't remember. Linux been so long ago. It looks familiar, but I'm just trying to remember what I'm supposed to put in after sudo su. So I put CD.
Yeah, that's the next command. So
Okay.
first you do the sudo su, and then you will see your prompt change to the root something, you know, right here, change to the root something. Then after that, you issue this command.
Got it. I was writing half of it. I wasn't writing the whole thing. Okay, got it. Thank you.
And after that, you will issue this command. And you can copy and paste MySQL-U.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else has any issues on this? Sergio, are you okay now? Good, good, good. That's a 2 sum up, and that's wonderful. All right, let's continue. Okay, so I'm on the step of 14. So after create a database called Word, and I just want to verify that step 14 shows show database. So when I issue the show database, this come out. Okay, the Word, this database we just created. All right, the next one is to create a table. So in the Word database, we're gonna create a table. So if you look, there's a long commands. Okay, this is the creating the table and creating the tables schemas, right? The data structure. So create table Word. In this Word database, we create a table called country. So we got word.country. All right, then you got code name, continent, region, and then you got service area, in-depth year, and the population, life expectancy, GMP old, local name, government's form, head of state, capital, code number 2, and then you got a primary key, which is a code. Okay, so the code at the beginning, that was defined at the beginning, the first line here, is gonna be our primary key. So we're gonna copy the whole thing and paste into our command lines. All right, then press enter. Okay, so we have a create a schema. Okay, and we move on to the number 16. So we're gonna use the commands to select which database you wanna use, then which table you wanna use, or, so these 2 commands, use Word. That's the first command. I'm gonna copy and paste on this first. Okay, so I'm selecting this database called Word. Okay. And then I'm gonna do show tables. So we create a table called country. So it will show us the table called country here. And the next one is to show all of the columns, which is the data structure. This is step number 17. Copy and paste. All right, so really not pretty, but it is our definition for the tables. You have a code, you got name, your continent. This actually this continent, this word has been spelled incorrectly. They did this purposely, have us to go back to change this. And under the continent, we are limited to Asia, Europe, North America, Africa, Oceania, and Antarctica. I think that's a South Pole and South American and there's a regions, and each of these has been defined with the data type. This is step number 17. Everybody okay? Okay, step 18. So we're going to go back and change this continent and make sure that spelling is correctly being spelled correct. And the outer table, the database called word, the table is called country, and we're going to rename the column, the continent to continent. Okay. Copy, paste. Press enter. And then we're going to do a show again. And that's step number 19. So continent has been correct. Right, that was step number 19. Okay, now they want us to create a table by ourselves. Okay, so create a table named city with a 2 column, the name and the region, and both with a character data type. Okay, so real quick, just go back to review this. Create table word.country. So we gotta do create table word.city. And we have to use the little, what is this called? This is code, and it got, this is not double quote. This is something, if you look at this, and this is on your keyboard, this is the key right below the escape key on your keyboard. Ah, Mohammed, thank you. Okay, so if you look at the, Mohammed did this for us, so you don't have to type. So you can go to the chat and you can copy this.
James,
Yeah.
under whatever it says challenge 1, you see that?
Yeah. What about that? Rajendra, are you still talking?
Okay, listening.
Yeah.
Okay, before the create word, there is a small arrow. Just click the arrow.
I'm sorry, say that again.
So under the challenge 1, before the create word, above.
Oh, right here? No, wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Under the word
Oh, the
challenge 1.
challenge has solution. Click on that arrow right next to the word. The black arrow that's pointing at the word create in the first line.
Okay, so they actually give us this to us. All right. Let's see what you're saying. Okay. So you can copy this if you want to. Copy and paste. So create table word.city. The name is, well, they actually give a 52 character for the name of the city, and they give a 26 characters maximum, for the region. See, they didn't use a var character. They didn't use the variable length. They actually use the fixed length of 52 character and 26 character. Wow, a city could have a 56 character. Is that really do you know a city that actually take up to 52 characters long? Anybody know a city that's a 52 characters long? Anyway, we have created this now. Okay, so we created this table called city. Now they want us to drop this table. Okay, drop table word.city. Okay, so the table has been deleted. Okay, so I'm gonna do a show tables first. So we still have a table called country, and they want us to drop the country table as well. We'll undo drop table word.country. Don't forget a semicolon at the end of the command. And again, after that, do a show tables. There's no table now. There's no table in the database called Word. Okay, and now they want us to drop the database. We're going to do drop. I'm typing, okay. All right, so what did you do wrong? Arrow, you have an arrow in your SQL text to check the menu. Oh, I misspelled this. Drop database. Okay, so database has been dropped. And if I do show database, and there's no more database called Word anymore. All right, so we have experience creating database, creating a table, creating a schema, deleted the table, deleted database now. Did this thing work for you on your lab? You need a couple minutes to complete this lab. Still working? Okay, still it went well. Okay. I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to catch up this, if you want to continue to do this. And if everything went well, okay, like Luenica said, I need you to do the KC of Okay. The KC of a 301. And if you finish the KC 301, you can go for lunch until 1 o'clock. So in the afternoon, we're gonna have a very similar, 3-step things to complete.